Good morning, Year 1. Today for shared reading, we're going to be looking at the blend. So we're going to find words in the text that has either the IR, UR, or ER. And we'll explore that a little bit later in the lesson. So we're trying to find words in the text, and then you're also going to write down any other words that you know that has the blend inside of it. You can set it up in your learning journals. This is how I have set up my page. So I have the three Ers, IR, UR, ER. I have my title up the top so I know what book I'm talking about. Okay, and I have my three Ers. So you can do it in columns, or you might want to break your page into three sections like we have been doing earlier in the week. ER, IR, UR, because we know these are the different ways to say the sound. Okay, let's get started. So as I mentioned before, we are looking for words that have and it might be spelt UR, like in the word hurt. I hurt my leg. It has the sound and it's spelt UR. I might have the spelt IR. So IR also says and it might be spelt like first. This is my first day at school. Okay. First. And I have another blend at the end. I have the st blend at the end of my sound. And the last we're looking for is the ER, because we know ER says like in the word her. Her name was Miss Portelli. Okay, so having the three Ers, that's what we're looking for today. So let's start reading and pointing out if we find any Ers. When we find them in the text, you need to write them in your learning journal. So it might be a good idea to write them down as we go through the text. Let's begin.
Birds got their colours, an Aboriginal story told by Mary Albert, compiled by Pamela Lofts. This is the story of how the birds got their colours.
Straight away as we start, we can find some Ers. So let's have a look. This is the story of how the birds, I can see the sound in birds, and that would go in the IR column. Got their colours. Colours has the UR, colours. Okay, so we found two Ers on this page. They are spelt differently, but they both make the same sound. Now I can see there's IR at the end of this word, but this one is a no deal because it says got their air. There. It doesn't make the sound. Okay, so make sure you're sounding your words out to make sure it says
Long, long ago, in the dream time, when the land and animals were being made, all the birds were black, all one colour, till one day a little dove flew around looking for food. He flew down to the ground to catch a big, juicy grub. But instead, he landed right on a sharp stick. It pierced his little foot and made him very sick. For days he lay on the ground in pain. His foot swelled up. He was dying. All his mates gathered around to see how they could help.
Okay, we just go back a little tiny bit. Yeah. Okay, all his mates gathered. I can hear the sound. Gathered. And I can see that's the ER. Okay, so that's the way it's spelled, is the ER. So write gathered in your ER section in your learning journal.
To see how they could help. All except Crow. He just wandered around with his hands behind his back.
Oh, I found another ER. I wonder if you can find it in this sentence. He just wandered around with his hands behind his back. I wonder if you can find that sound. He just wondered. That's right. In wondered, the sound is the ER. So you can write that in your ER section of your learning journal. We're getting a lot of ERs.
Suddenly, the parrot rushed forward and with her sharp beak burst the little dove's swollen foot.
This was a good one. Burst. I wonder what sound it is. Is it the IR? Is it the ER? Or is it the UR? That's right. It's the UR. You are in burst. And we have another blend at the end. Burst. So burst would go in the UR section.
The little dove's swollen foot. Colour splashed out all over the parrot. Red and green and blue ran down her chest, wings and tail. It splashed out all over the other birds. Some got red, some brown, some blue, some
Yellow. Okay, we almost missed the sound in other. Oh, and there's another one actually. Let's read it from the beginning. It splashed out all over. Oh, there's another ER. All over the other birds. Oh my goodness. We have the ER, and IR all in one sentence. It splashed out all over the other birds. A lot of words in this story. So you should be writing over and other in your ER section of your learning journal.
Other birds, some got red, some brown, some blue, some yellow. Some got spots, some got stripes, all got colours. All except Crow, who was standing away from the others. Crow got no colours at all. So that's how the birds got their colours. And as for the little dove, he soon got better.
As for the dove, he soon got better. Another sound with our ER. Better thanked the parrot. Making sure you spell better with 2 T's. Better.
Thanked the parrot and was able to fly away. And that's the end of how the birds got their colours.
Okay, so you should now have some words in your learning journal from the 3 types of ers. And it's now your turn to add any other words you know that have either the ER, IR, or UR. So now it's time for you to add your own words that you know with the blend. That sums up our lesson for today, Year 1. I hope you have a great day and enjoyed being a detective, finding all those blends inside those words. Have a great day.